Hey, I'm back. Welcome to episode 45 of Hooked on You. So last time, we listened to Spirit's new horror story. Well, campfire story. And now, I have a chance to choose someone to date for the evening. uh, you already know. Spirit? Oh, you picked me. Yay. Sorry, that was rude of me. I despise phoniness, so I should be honest with you. Hang on a sec. Alright. I'm picking out potential thumbnails. Sorry about that. You make for interesting company, and I love the idea of winning over these other killers at all costs, even when I hate the game and the prize. But I had a long day. Floating, subverting expectations, grinding my teeth as I imagine sweet, sweet revenge. It takes a lot out of me. So don't stop bringing your A game, alright? It might seem like I hate everything I'm getting. To really know who I am is an impossible task not worth trying. But too bad. You won't know unless you search deep inside yourself and bring everything you've got. Or just say the exact right thing at the right time and melt my cold heart in an instant. I don't know the rules here any better than you do. See you at the bar, I guess. I swear. Sometimes this game is just too good at making me laugh. You arrive at the bar to find Dwight and Claudette, both holding cocktail shakers, surrounded by a bevy of bottles for assorted boozes. Who's ready? To get wasted. As you know, I don't drink, so not me, unless you mean wasted as in killed. In which case, Dad, if you are out there somewhere, I will find you and waste you for what you've done to me. You really don't drink? Ever? Is that a... like... why they put an A there? You could just remove the A there and the sentence functions perfectly fine. I'm sorry, I'm getting too nitpicky. Is that like because it will never... oh, because it will just fall out a hole in your stomach thing? Or... calling it a stomach thing makes it feel like you don't understand what it is. I don't drink alcohol because alcohol is poison of the body and the mind, and I don't need to act like a fool to have a good time thing. Fair enough. Then why did you choose a mixology lesson as your romantic nighttime activity? Everyone knows this kind of date is just an excuse to get loaded up on booze and make terrible decisions. It's true. Not a single person has ever learned anything at one of these things. Kind of fair enough. Uh, Dwight, now that's not true. You learned how to tie a cherry knot in a stem using only your tongue. I know there's a rumor that if you can do that, you're supposed to be really good. Well, supposedly it means you're a really good kisser. Whoa, whoa, who ordered the soda with a splash of my private business? Because that's off the menu. Well, I know what I'm drinking to forget tonight. Mixology is a real thing and it doesn't require alcohol to be interesting. I'll have you all know that I worked at a restaurant before I was violently executed. I think it does say that in her lore. Fair enough. By your father? On whom you will have your bloody vengeance, right? Right? Well, so be it. How about you, Claire? Do you want a drink? No, I'm gonna stay sober. I've got the impression that tonight will be a night I want to remember perfectly, so I'm gonna pass on the alcoholic drinks. Here, here. Alcohol is a false escape. Besides, it's not like sober people can't have fun. That's a fair one. You watch the spirit picks up a plum cherry and roughly stabs a little plastic sword through it. Cherry juice splatters everywhere, and its little fruity guts flop out onto Spirit's lap. Jesus, how hard did she stab it? Oopsie. my mind, my mind is giving off vibes to me. Like it's that one person who pretends they're not into it until it's just them and the person they like alone. And then they're just like, oops, looks like I spilled a little. How's about you? Get down and lick it off me. One of these upsides of wearing black, it hardly shows stains. Unless if you like spill like cream or something on you. But if you spill like soup or something, then yeah, it won't show a stain or anything. Because that is one of the good parts of wearing black clothing. That, and I've supposedly heard it's slimming. But that's another thing entirely. No take backsies. So, lovebirds, what drink shall we make? A Bloody Mary is an alcoholic drink. Fancy beer is also an alcoholic drink. I've never heard of a zombie. I'll bet it's an alcoholic drink too. What does the guide say? Oh, okay. I wasn't sure what a dark and stormy was, if it was an alcoholic drink or not, but apparently it's not. So, let's go with that. How about a dark and stormy drink for my new dark and stormy date? That almost sounds insulting. How do you take it, Spirit? Okay, that one is cute. I never know how to take you, Spirit. Please, allow us to demonstrate how dark and stormy is made. First rum, or in this case rum extract, and a bit of apple juice is poured over ice. And fresh ginger beer is added in. Garnish with a lime wheel. And drink. The end. Do you think you're up to the challenge of replicating this recipe, Claire? Replicating rum substitute and ginger beer over ice? Don't forget the lime wheel. Rum substitute and ginger beer over ice with a lime wheel. Not sure I appreciated your tone, but yes, you got it. You're a natural. A sassy natural. You and Dwight might have more in common than... Claudette, you're the sassy one in this? Dwight's just a terrified hostage against his own will. I mean, granted, you are a bit terrified too, but you're the more sassy one of the two. Don't you dare. Spirit seems to be in a lovely mood as she sips her dark and stormy. She's not even rolling her eyes at your petty behavior. On cue, a literal dark storm begins to make its way in from the ocean. You taste your own dark and stormy as you watch the clouds approach. It's quite refreshing. I just realized I made a little noise and now I'm worried that it's super loud. Isn't this fun? Honestly, it's the most trauma-free fun I've had since I got here. And since you picked a simple but delicious drink, we've got plenty of time left to relax. Want to make out a little? I thought you'd never ask. I'm sorry, it caught me so off guard. Hang on, I found the real thumbnail for this video. There we go, I'm back. I'm sorry, that got me a little too much. You breathe in a sip of your drink and immediately begin coughing before you can get a yes out. Lightning strikes a palm tree on the beach and it immediately starts a fire. The activity ends abruptly as Claudette and Dwight usher the two of you away from the bar. Well, the little storm just ruined my chances with my date. Hang on though. There we go, and I'm back again. So back to the ruined date event. We're getting out of here, Spirit, I guess. Gang's all together again on the volleyball court. Seems like only yesterday we were sitting on the sidelines watching everyone get sweaty. So this is the repeat part. So I guess the brain is referring to Spirit? Unless it's referring to Wraith. I kind of figured Wraith would be the basket case, but I'm not sure. Anyways. It's time to pitch a dream date. Let's see. Yeah, okay. So I might just make it through the dream date section and then call this an episode. But yep. Sorry, that popped up. Something popped up right in front of the window. That's why I stopped skipping. Anyways. I forgot we've seen all this. So, this is where we shall be kicking out one of our competitors. I forget who I haven't kicked out. Was it? No, I think I kicked out Huntress the first time. So the only one I shouldn't have kicked out just yet is Wraith, if I remember correctly. So, sorry Wraith, you're a nice guy and all, but I'm afraid I'm going to have to kick you from the competition. But at least you get a trickster body pillow. If the game ever loads. Look, I'm here, and I'm horny, and I'm not really getting positive reinforcement from you, Wraithy. Wraithy. Please don't take this personally. It's just my opinion of you, and who you are, and what you're about deep down as a person, and how I don't like it. Like, give me something, you know. A kiss, a wink, hold my hand, finish telling me about all this mysterious stuff you're obsessed with. Or better yet, don't. Wraith rises, taller than you've ever seen him, and calmly walks to the exit. Before he leaves, he turns to you. When you came here, I thought perhaps you would be different. I don't know how my last bit of hope in humanity hadn't been snuffed out, but it wasn't. It is now. You are Just like the rest of them, there's no hope of goodness here. The only thing I can do is try to escape. Jesus! Or burn everything and everyone to the ground. Well then, Wraith. I feel like that's the darkest reaction we've had of someone leaving the island yet. And we literally had one where Spirit wanted to kill us for kicking her out of the competition. Anyways. That was pretty interesting. Pretty bad exit. Was not expecting that. So, that is something. How much time do I have on the recording? Sorry if I feel like I'm rushing through this. I was kind of hoping to, you know, be done with most of the story paths before October. But yeah, I'll get through this section first and I'll end the video because I want to see what new reaction Wraith has. If you'll excuse me, I think I saw a raccoon over in that tree and I feel like peckish. I don't think I've seen her say that before. I know I said some things when the player kicked me to the curb and I just want to say I'm embarrassed for how I acted. Not what I said though, I stand by it. I want everyone here to burn. So of course Crimson isn't. Of course the player isn't to me. Why wouldn't they be? I'm thoughtful, beautiful, surrounded by a calming mist. I've also got great hair. And since I'm technically dead, I'm extremely low maintenance. Look, I don't like to throw the term anime waifu around too often, but if the body pillow fits, snuggle it. You know what I mean? I swear. I'm liking Spirit more and more. Oh man. I mean, I know she's Japanese and all, but I wasn't fully expecting her to bring up anime or anything. It's just really funny that she called herself that. But yeah, I'm gonna save it right here because I know it's usually like 20-minute episodes, but I'm trying to cut down a bit because, you know, getting ready for October. I have a guest star who is going to appear on the show for October. This week you're going to get 3 episodes plus a special advert for my channel, which will be something else to look forward to. I've got to edit that, but I hope you're all looking forward to what I have planned because honestly, I'm actually excited to start recording the October stuff. I will still be posting up episodes of this in between that, but I'm probably going to tune it down to just 1 episode of Hooked on You per week, while I have the other upload be the October special stuff. Maybe I'll get 2 of those out per week, depending on how things go. And depending on how fast I finished Hooked on You. But If you're enjoying this series, go ahead and leave it in the comments, because I will be checking the comments and reacting accordingly. So if you comment, I will respond. And also, if you comment, or if you like or subscribe to this channel or this video, I deeply appreciate it. I hope you look forward to the next upload, and I'll see you in a bit. Bye.